What's up, everyone? It's the Ghost from Corp Yugioh here today, and today I'm coming at you with the most dangerous Gren Maju deck profile for you today. So, as most of you know, I've been playing Gren Maju for a long time now. By a long time, I mean about a year almost total. And it's been my favorite deck of choice, personally, for the past year. I had a whole series going, Becoming Gren Maju. A lot of things happened with that series where if I do bring back the series, I'll go ahead and refine it and everything. But either way, today we are here with the Gren Maju deck profile that I've been waiting to put out for a good little while now, but now that we have the Megatons and everything, I think now is the perfect time to go ahead and release it. But before we get into today's video, I actually just finished doing the 1K special, the subathon, and all the VODs of that are up on the channel as well already. So if you want to go ahead and rewatch those and see what happened there, go ahead. But we actually gave away an Akiza Black Rose mat from Pyramid. During that stream, it was a very, very fun stream overall. And we had such a success that I went ahead and decided, you know what, we're going to give another one away. So we're going to give one away in this video. Keep watching. At some point throughout this video, we're going to go ahead and give you the instructions on how to enter that giveaway. I have no idea where it's going to be. I'm going to put it in post. So yeah, it's somewhere in the video. Keep watching all the way through so you can figure out what you have to do to win that mat. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. If you want to go ahead and purchase any of the cards you see today, you can always use that TCG player link like in the description, costing you nothing extra and helping us to provide better content for you and to give back to you guys, because so many of you guys used our TCG player link and actually went ahead and checked out some of our sponsors. We were able to give away another one of these mats. Those mats are like 85 retail plus tags, and now you go on eBay and you can't really find them for anything less than like 100, 150. So that's crazy. So because of you guys, I can go ahead and do giveaways like that more frequently. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. So first off, we are playing 3 Gren Maju. I think I should tell you that this build is actually a going second build. I'm not playing the Sun build. I'm not playing a going first build. Just letting you know. Don't know if you realize that, but yeah, we're not going first. So everything in here is going to be the going second cards. Then we play 3 Eater of Millions. Eater of Millions is pretty much Gren Maju 2.0. If you didn't already know, it's pretty good. You draw that, it's essentially the same as drawing Maju. You draw that and Maju, and you clear the board, no like imperms or anything. Yeah, you pretty much have won already. Then we play 3 Gizmek. If you see this in your hand with Maju and or Eater and or Pot, it just is nuts. I'm not gonna lie, Gizmek is probably the actual best card in this deck, in my personal opinion. Then we have 3 Alpha, the Master of Beasts. So I downgraded to the Ultras. I do still have the Secrets. I just rather play the Ultras, just because if I'm gonna play them, I'd rather play the low rarity. Alpha basically just helps you crack any board. It's very, very simple. This deck is trying to crack boards and just push for game. It's also a level 8, so trading is also good. Same thing with Gizmek. Gizmek is just super powerful in this deck. But what makes this the most dangerous Gren Maju build is that we're playing a bunch of dangers. So we play 3 Bigfoot, 3 Thunderbird, 2 Nessie, because it's at 2 now, thank you, 2 Chupacabra, and 1 Jackalope. So we don't actually play Tsuchinoko only because Tsuchinoko doesn't really provide too much power to this deck in particular. Like, at least with Jackalope, you can special summon from decks that gives you an 8, so you can go into your rank 8 plays. Nessie allows you to search for an 8 or Jackalope, and then you basically get to rank 8 plays. Chupacabra actually is fun because if you've already used all your dangers, like let's say you pitch the Nessie, Nessie searches Chupacabra. Chupacabra, if it's the only card in hand, discard, and then you can special summon the Nessie back. That probably won't be the case, but it's also just an option. It's basically an extra Monster Reborn. Plus, it's a dark. All of these are dark, so they work very well for Allure. Quick breakdown: Bigfoot pops face-up cards, Thunderbird pops face-down cards, Nessie searches for dangers, Chupacabra is Monster Reborn for dangers, and Jackalope is Needle Fiber for dangers. Yeah, there we go. And Bigfoot and Thunderbird are both level 8s, which is why we play them at 3 apiece. Then we have the crack board, so we have to play some kaijus. Now, I love playing kaijus whenever I'm playing Eater, because we can play stuff like Relinquished Anima, give them a kaiju under that extra monster zone, so like right here realistically, and then Eater, summon Eater, go into Relinquished Anima, steal it, and now you have a big beater for no reason. And I chose these kaiju specifically. One kaiju because people are on barrier statue stuff randomly, plus it's still an 8. I don't think Gamciel, even though it's low attack, I don't think that matters, to be completely honest, because you're just cracking their board anyways. This may not be a level 8, but it is a dark, so we also can use that for Allure. Either way, these serve multiple functions. And also, you can give them the Godarla and then summon the Radiant, and then you're still good. Either way. Then, we also play one Pancratos, because cracking boards is what we do here. And I think Pancratos is just so good as just a field presence in general. It just threatens so many things. Next, we actually play real hand traps. First, we play the D-Shifter, because D-Shifter just says to most people pass turn. We also play Nibiru and Ash. So Ash is actually interchangeable with Droll. I prefer Ash because if you are under D-Shifter, you can still Ash. If you are under D-Shifter, you cannot Droll, or Veiler, or DD Crow, whatever, right? So you'd rather just, you'd rather be able to activate stuff, but we'll explain why it could be Droll if you wanted it to be in a bit, but yeah. So these are just the hand traps of choice. These two are honestly interchangeable with whatever. I just think combo decks are really where this deck struggles with against. So yeah, we want to go ahead and put a stop to those as much as possible, and we'll explain why those are better choices later on in the video. Next up, we have 3 Pot of Desires. We're going on to spells, by the way. 3 Pot of Desires, 3 Trade-In, 3 Allure, and 3 Triple Attack. So I just decided to go ahead and dump all the draw cards. So Pot of Desires is the best draw card in this deck. I don't think you really need to say anything else about that. It just is. Trade-In is for all your level 8s. They actually trigger your dangers, so that's actually really, really good. That's why it is considered better than Allure in most cases. Plus, you can do it with most kaijus or whatever, so Trade-In's pretty good. But you do have to discard its cost, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. But it also still discards, so it does trigger dangers. We have 3 Allure, because 3 Allure is for all the dark monsters, because all the other dangers and everything else. Have you ever allured and then banished the shifter? It feels so good because you get rid of bricks. It's amazing. Then 3 Triple Attack. If we're going second, this is broken. You can bait out a Dragoon, take the Dragoon, and kill them. Literally. Literally. Or if you need 2 cards, they ash your pot, you just get the 2 cards. Or you can, if you happen to be made to go first, rip a card out their hand, basically. So, and also see what they're playing so you can set up properly. So there's that. Then of course, this is a Gren Maju deck, so we have to play Super Poly. Super Poly, honestly, if it's not good, Gren Maju's kind of trash, that format, I'm not gonna lie. We have plenty of Super Poly targets. We did cut back on them a little bit, so we'll go into that a little bit. But it does crack pretty much almost every threatening board, for real. Then, unfortunately, the hardest choices require the strongest wills. We have to play 3 Mystic Mine. It is a good bait and or will save us for a little bit until we can get to our kill cards. Yeah, I know. Click off the video right now, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, Mystic Mine. Then, one-ofs, we play 1 Raigeki, 1 Monster Reborn. These are just to kill them fast. That's basically that. Magic Kaijuing their Dragoon. Summoning Kaiju to your board, activate a Monster Reborn, summon the Dragoon, and then activate Raigeki. That just is game. That combination of cards is just game. Then last but not least, because this is 60 cards, we play 3 Imperm. Why are we playing Imperm? Because it can go first or second. And we don't want to just be like all go first or all go second in this build. We want to balance it out. Balance is the key to everything, especially in this deck. Anyways, that's it for the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. What's up, everyone? So this is the part of the video where we're going to actually do the giveaway and giveaway instructions. So again, thank you everyone who came out to support us during the subathon. We gave away one of these mats during that event, but we did so well with it that we wanted to go ahead and give away another one. Because we can. Again, this is from Pyramid. It's the Akiza mat. I didn't want to go ahead and open it, so we have a photo going to go across the screen again right now to show you what the mat looks like. And all you have to do is comment down below. All you have to do is comment down below what is your favorite deck of all time. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter which era. Doesn't matter if it's legal or not. Your favorite deck of all time, all the way through. Comment that down below. We'll be choosing a winner in the next video, and we'll let you know when we're getting ready to post that. Of course, it'll be in the title and everything. But that's all you have to do. Comment down below what is your favorite deck of all time. Anyways, that's it for the giveaway portion. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. So for the extra deck, we actually are playing one Starving Venom, one Dragostapelia, and one Mud Dragon. These are our Super Poly targets. Yep, that's it. That's all you really need. Dark Monsters, easy. Basically, the Dragoon and Verte. It's a fusion monster and a dark monster. Usually that is going to be on board more often than not. Also clears invoked boards and such, basically. Mud Dragon is for everything else. That's the basic rundown. It also, all those basically out a Drytron board if you really wanted to. So, yeah, I find that fun. Next up, since we play so many level 8s in this build, we have a nice, good rank 8 package. We have the Dragoolebion package, the standard one, where we have Numon Dragon, Hope Harbinger, and Dragoolebion, that whole package. But then we have a backup package. Yeah, we have 2 packages. 2 packages are better than 1, guys. In most cases. So we have the Tachyon package. So I encourage y'all to go ahead and look at other like cards that go with your Dragoolebion, that can go with your Dragoolebion. So all it has to be is 2 numbered monsters that are also dragons, and you can stack them. So I found this one day first I found it with Kevin, another member of the channel. He basically was like, oh yeah, these actually have pretty good effects. This basically allows you to clear boards you can attack 3 times by detaching these materials. Technically, you can also use this other effect to tribute 2 monsters. No, that's the effect where you can make 3 attacks. The first effect basically negates the entire board. So that also allows you to swing a lot better. Basically, it clears threats. That's basically, in case you know you can't kill them, don't go for the other. Don't go for the other thing. Just go for the safe play. And that's honestly safe play. Most people can't out the 4500 attack by monster after it's just there. Most people. Some people can. Then, more rank 8s, we play 1 Sanafond and 1 Dingirsu. So, these are pretty interesting because they can be played going first or second. Preferably, you summon Ding going second and Sanafon going first to shut off their grave. But either way, they basically serve the same purpose in the deck, relatively, and that's making Zeus. Yeah, we're playing Zeus now. Honestly, I didn't want to play it when it was super expensive. Plus, it just... in this version, I think it's better because we're not playing trap cards for real, and everything can just stay in the hand if you really wanted it. So Zeus is honestly probably a very good card in this deck. I'm not even gonna say honestly, probably. It is a very good card in this deck. So, yeah, you want to go ahead and try that out if you haven't already. Then for Link Monsters, we play the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, the 1 Pentastag, and the 1 Zeraboros. Phoenix outs Io. That's essentially what it does. Pentastag just says, you want to summon in defense so I can't kill you? Yeah, no, I do piercing now. And Zeraboros is backup Maju number, 3 or whatever, something like that. We do have one more card in the extra deck, and that is actually Relinquished Anima. I don't know what happened to my Anima, but yeah, we play Relinquished Anima, like I said earlier in the video. On to the side deck. For the side deck, we actually are playing something a little bit different. We're playing 3 twin, 1 harpies. That's not really different. This is just clearing back row. Yeah. Be careful. I would say always chain twin to like IO, like save the twin if you can, or if you're just trying to go for game, do that as well. But yeah, don't just blind twin, guys. Don't blind twin. This is where we get a little different. We're playing 3 crossout designator. Why? Because we want to cross out the Imperm. We want to cross out the Ash. And since we are playing Dangers, we can cross out Nibiru. That's it. Crossout is actually kind of nuts in here. We can also cross out Pot of Desires. Literally, most cards in here, we can just cross out. That's basically it. It does its job. We can technically cross out Tactics, Raigeki. Literally, whatever we need to cross out, it just works. And it can work going first, second, whatever in this version. But it's a side card. Believe me, crossout is a side card. You do not main that card unless your deck is literally the meta deck to be, that type of thing. And you just like have all the hand traps that would stop you. But also, it's a whole crossout theory is crossout theory. We have to stay in the Maju mindset. We have to stay in the Maju mindset for this video. Speaking of the Maju mindset, we banish cards. We don't lose in time. Soul Absorption. Try it out. It's fun. You never lose in time. You honestly almost never lose because people can't really output that much damage, realistically. Especially if they're banishing as well. Exactly, like I thought. Then we play 3 there can be only 1 macro, 1 rev reboot for our traps. These are basically if we get to go first and we know we're going to get to go first, or they usually know they're going to make you go first. And then rev reboot because you want to push for game, but you don't necessarily want to main it because not everyone mains traps and most people actually don't. Until we get to a very trap heavy format, then I might switch that up. But that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go back and check and see if you missed how to enter the giveaway. Again, it's somewhere in the video. Putting that in post. I don't know where it's going to be, but thank you everyone who has supported the channel thus far. We passed 1,000 subscribers. We passed that. That's a ways back, but we're still growing. Can't wait to hit 2K. That's going to be great. Thank you everyone for supporting us through using our affiliate links. Checking out our sponsors like Jade Black and Essentials using code GhostCorp10 for 10% off your order, as well as checking out your playmat. All links to all that are in the description of this video, as well as subscribing to the OnlyFans. We actually do have an OnlyFans if you didn't already know. If you're new to the channel, yes, we have an OnlyFans. And check out some of the other Gren Maju videos on this channel. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Again, if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you never miss a new video. We will announce the giveaway winner in our next official video, so you want to make sure you don't miss that. This has been the Ghost from Ghost Corp Yugioh, coming at you with the most dangerous Gren Maju